Right, let's get the non-game stuff out of the way first here. In Techie Tips this month, how to use a delay loop to stop your colour splits flickering. Thrilling. And in other things, this is Man, I hope that's a typo. This is, hopefully, Quadruped Tearaways. It's a music demo. It's quite nice. When you select a song, it gives you some blurb talking about the author's thoughts behind the song, all that kind of stuff. The author is actually Warren Pilkington, who ran the High Voltage SID collection for years, which is a big collection of pretty much any piece of music ever produced for the Commodore 64. If you're at all interested in that kind of thing, you should probably check it out. And this is yet another level of Mayhem in Monsterland. This time round, Pipeland. Pro tip, press F1. It allows you to skip the entire sad section. Time for a quick injection of some pure strain 90s here. And back into the happy section. I will be honest, I did not get along with this at all. For reasons that will become clear in a moment. For starters, there's a few awkward platforming bits to begin with. But also this. It seems hopelessly over-reliant on secret passages that you have to sort of poke your head against until you find them. Otherwise you can't seem to make the final star count, which I found to my detriment, having plugged my way to the exit without enough stars, which was quite annoying. Just continually battering your head and pulling down on these platforms in order to try and find the paths to get to the stars was a big bunch of no fun. But there's something a bit better coming up. And in pleasant surprises, this is Bonecruncher. Take Repton from last month and go nuts, basically. The goal? Collect skeletons. Why do you need to collect skeletons? Because if you have 5 of them, you can take them to one of these cauldrons and turn them into soap. Why do you need soap? Well, all will become clear momentarily. In order to give the monsters who live around the castle a bath. Obvious, really. Now, at this moment it looks like we're stuck, but we aren't. Because, if you note that counter down at the bottom, when it hits 0, the gravity reverses. According to the blurb in the manual, it's because those things, which are basically the equivalent of the rocks in Repton and Boulder Dash and whatever, they are called glooks, I believe. They are attracted to the smell of soap, and will therefore go the direction of the last door you went through. So having done this, we then just have to wait around a bit. I do like the use of high-res graphics here, it's pretty nice use of them. And we're off. Yes, I do like the way that he's sort of carefully split it up into discrete little sub-rooms, which makes a nice little tutorial. We have various monsters that follow us around, but I'm not going to let him out, so that's not a problem. Just 2 more bars of soap to do in order to finish the level. I'm not sure whether it's always 5 you have to get in total per level, but there's a counter in the bottom left, bottom right even, sorry. Spiders there will follow the left-hand wall, I believe, always. But again, as long as you don't let them out in this starting level, they're not a problem at all. Come on, come on, come on. Bono here will do a few little animations if you leave him idle for a bit. I wonder which door to open. And this is the only tricky bit of this first level. The glukes will roll over each other like the rocks in Repton. So we have to be a bit careful in order not to trap ourselves in or make that door inaccessible. But this is our last bar of soap. And you're using it, mate. Never mind.